So what I do is get an old piece of scrap angle iron. It's quite thick. That I was going to make an anvil off it, just for making easier for making metalwork. The biggest problem is because it's really thick, it's cut it. So I've got my small plasma cutter, it's a YESWELDER 205, I think. But it ended up, it kept triggering my fuses, so I ended up changing it back to an angle grinder, just with a metal blade, and that was a bit noisy, but luckily. Obviously I steel toe cap boots on, so it was, if it landed my toes it wouldn't break them. Just me lining 2 bits up, back to back. Just trying to get strength for when I put the other pieces on top. So if I use it as to hammer with or anything like that, it's going to be really strong. Obviously an anvil's got really quite, it's got a big flat bit and then obviously a pointy bit at the end. I also wanted to leave bits at either end for maybe bending steel, bending rods and different stuff. Here I'm just measuring roughly what size I need. So it is 12 inches long, about a foot long. So what I do is just cut another piece. No, they're just slightly longer than a foot. And this will give me obviously a flat area for me to hammer with. It's really flat metal. And then obviously when I cut it at an angle, so I need to make the angle quite sharp. And the good thing about this angle iron being really thick, the corner of it is really thick as well. So when I cut make it into a point, then it is really thick at the foam. So you see the foam bit sticking up a little bit, but that'll be ground down, and I'll put an extra couple of bits of metal. This is what I've got here, and this will just make the anvil, instead of being straight edges onto the bit that's kind of pointy, then it'll hopefully make it a bit better to transition between the square bit and the pointy bit. And it helps with a bit of strength as well, because it'll all be there thin. So that's me just cutting, marking with a grinder just so that I'm just roughly the same size as what I was cutting already. Put my gloves on for safety. It would have been nice to use plasma cutter. I've not used it much, but it was just, I don't know why it was triggering. Maybe some people can maybe tell me in the comments why it's triggering, if I'm holding it too close or I'm holding it too far away, or so I'm not really sure much about it. So obviously I need to clean the metal up to weld onto, so I'll just use a grinder. So yeah, I just put some, turned the, because the metal was really thick, I turned the welder right up and welded the pieces together. So as you can see here, this is me welding the pointy bit onto the flat bit, but I'll grind that bit down so it's it flats, it's a bit flatter. I don't mind if it's sticking up a wee bit at the point. No, it will rise up a wee bit, but as long as I've got a flat bit and a pointy bit, then I'm not really that bothered about it, as long as it's quite strong. say I'm not a welder, I've just been self-taught, so yeah, so this is me after the initially grinding and smoothing off and all that kind of stuff, and then I used black paint to go round about the bottom of it, and then I left the top just metal. So it worked quite well. It's not maybe the perfect, but it's perfect for me. No, I'll be able to flatten bits of metal, and so hope you enjoy what I've done. Thanks for watching.